Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines Sunset Harbor DLC. We are back here in the awesome city of New York City, and everything seems to be going a-okay. We are making tons of money. We are growing at an awesome rate. And for today, I would like to show you how to build an ore industry in New York City. So I will show you exactly the game plan right here. So I did delete some of the trees. That is literally the only thing I've really deleted so far, just so we can see what we're working with. So let's check out, first of all, where the ore is. The ore is in this valley, and wow, there's a lot more ore than I thought. How come there's no oil, but there's a lot of ore? There's a lot of ore in this valley over here. There's a lot of ore on the side of the mountains, and it's basically along this mountain range. So let's start building the ore industry, and I will be showing you the City Skylines ore industry layout, road layout, and it should help you guys a lot. Now, I don't know how many of you will actually have mountains along the whole ore industry, but whatever, we will do it. So what I need to do first is go to the districting tool, and we need to paint this gigantic district. So let's start over here and just fill it in. If we have to, we can go to the other side of the mountain to the right, but for right now, I don't plan on it. That is just me. So let me move up. This is going to be a huge ore industry if I've ever seen one in City Skylines. So what we're going to be doing is, this is not a rock quarry like you guys saw in my last video. This is going to actually be an ore mine, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get all the ore mining equipment blasting into, or like mining into the actual mountainside. So we already did that. So now what's the next thing we have to do? So we just district it to ore industry. Now we need to actually paint the industry, which is a massive pain in the butt. Which one is it? I think is it? Nope. It's right here. So while I'm doing this, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment to this video while I'm filling in this industry, and it would be greatly appreciated. Every like helps my channel grow, and every comment helps my channel grow also. So we're at 515 subscribers, so thank you guys for all that support. I greatly appreciate it, and we're gonna keep this channel growing, and I really am having a lot of fun, and this build should be very unique. So thank you guys for surviving me actually filling in this industry. So I'm going to move this over a little bit so I don't it's still on top of each other. Okay, so what we're going to do first is, I thought about this a little bit. I know I used my brain to think about this build. So what I would like to do is, I want to build a couple roundabouts. So I'd like to build one right over here, and we're using the large roundabout, by the way. I'm going to place one right here, and that should work pretty darn well. Let's see. Is it off by a tiny bit? I know you guys can't see you guys can't see it like I can, but is that off by a tiny bit? Yeah, that is off by a tiny bit. What we're gonna do is we'll just demolish that, and we'll just go forward. So it just looks like a straight path. Anyways, all right, so we have over here. Now, what we should do first is probably design the actual ore industry first, and what we're going to do up here. So let's go up here. So you can kind of see that I did cut away from the earth a little bit, and I flattened this area. So what we're going to do is, I want all of our ore mining all up here, which makes sense because, you know, that's where all of our ore is. So if we can go down, how subtle of a turn is that, or hill is that? I think that's okay. I think we'll live with that. It is kind of aggressive, but we'll go with it. So I do want another roundabout, and I'm going to put it over here. Now, there you go. Perfect. This is going to be perfect. Okay, so I know that's like that, but what we're going to do is, I'm going to delete this. Basically, there's a giant mountain right there, so that is going to be one problem that we'll have to encounter. Not really. We'll have to work around. So we'll go up like this, and we'll go straight up. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have this road. It's going to be a one-way road, so that's perfect. Now, what we need to do is build around this mountain and that singular tree that did not get destroyed. All right, that's a little weird, but that's all right. So let's grab our... We're gonna curve around this. Now, should I make this a one-way? There you go. Sorry, I'm just going around that hill. See the hill over here? I'm trying to stay around that and just try to make it, you know, I don't want to cut into that hill too badly. All right, so we have that. So that works pretty perfect. Now, the harder part is how do we build? So we need to get these earth moving. So the what are they called? The large ore mines. We don't want to just place them and plop them right there. Oh, well, first of all, we need a main building. Okay, I was getting excited about this build, and that's what I end up doing. All right, I forgot to put a main building down. So let's put the main building down right in the beginning of our build. Sorry about that, guys. So I was just getting excited, and I was thinking about building over here first. So we need to get in to over here. First of all, I know that there is a mod where you can actually get rid of that green little halo. I don't like using it because I had an issue with it a while ago, so I don't like using it. So that, I know that's a terrible excuse, but I just was not a fan of using it. Okay, so we can do this. So ready? We place those roads. I know that they're not, remember, we're dealing with kind of crazy terrain. So what we're gonna do is, oh, we can place a couple. So we can place one or two of these over here. Then if we could place a medium-sized one, that works pretty well. Now I am going to detail this later on. So let me get out of that view. So it isn't just going to look naked like this. It actually might, it's going to look a lot better. But you can tell we kind of got what we're going for. We want to dig into this mountainside because that is where the ore is. So let's build a couple more of these for the time being. We don't need to build this entire industry all at once. What I mean by that is we don't need to do everything. We don't need to build every single building at once, even though we have the ability to do that. So let's go over here, kind of do the same thing. Now what I should have done, if you really want to be a professional at this, measure out the medium size mine. Just make sure you do that. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So this is too steep. This is too steep. There you go. We can place it right there. And if we really wanted to, we could put a couple medium mines over here. Again, we are going to detail and we'll add a lot of stonework to make it look good. So don't freak. Don't freak at me, guys. Nah, everybody's been super nice lately in my comment section. And then we'll just build one more up here. I don't know. You can tell that it's kind of, the terrain is, it's a mountainside, so it's a little bit rocky. So I don't know if we can actually fit a large mine. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Can it go into there? No. Oh, okay. So we can build into this mountainside. Okay. There you go. Now, what if, what about these? No, not the smaller ones. What about the larger ore mines? No, that's too steep too. All right, so let's just go have a couple of these over here. So far, so good. I actually like the way this is going to turn out because I just keep thinking of my rock detailing on what I could do to actually make it look a little bit better. And I'm pretty happy with that. Look at, you can tell we are digging into the mountainside, and that is exactly what we are going for, and no issues at all with that. Maybe we can add a couple more large ore mines though. Let's see. Dig into that rock side, please. Dig into that rock side, please. Thank you. And we'll put one right there because literally it's digging into the rock side. So that's perfect. So, all right, this so far so good. I actually like the way this is turning out. And again, we'll be detailing. So that is pretty good. Now let's go down the hill. Down the hill part is going to be a little bit more difficult. So as you can tell, we already have our main building, which we had to build because guess what? You can't start building an industry without a main building. So I knew that. I just got super excited before that. So let's go over here. All right, I would like to turn this. I don't want to put like an aggressive right-hand turn. If we can go like that, oh, beautiful. And then if we go straight up, beautiful. Okay, that works out perfectly. Okay, so I kind of want a storage area, and then we kind of want to build the ore industry, then the other ore industry buildings. So I think we should put our storage area over here. So let's go on over here and grab our medium road. Or, no, wait. Or would storage be best? I'm just trying to think of where storage might be best, like down here near the train line. All right, let's first build, sorry, let's first build the ore industry buildings, and then we can go from there. So let's go up by 1380, go across like this, and then go down. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to go over here to our ore buildings, and I'm not going to put any workers barracks yet. I won't put any, I'll put the maintenance building right next to, right on this side. So we basically, this is our entrance to our ore industry. That's okay. All right, so we already have those buildings. So the next thing we need to do is a couple ore grinding plants. So what we can do is grab this small road, and it's a dirt path, and let's just go all the way up here. And we're gonna try to keep this as condensed as possible and try to keep everything sort of together. So we're gonna build 3 of those, and then if we really can put a road around this would be perfect. Go out one more and then come straight down. Beautiful. Now I know that's kind of like a grid. Now can we fit a road in between here? Yep, we can fit a road in. I don't think we can fit a road in between there. But that's okay. What we can do to kind of make it look like there's a road back there, if we can build a path, walking path, there we go. So I know that's not a real road, but guess what? That's the closest you can get. So we have, okay, so we now have 3 ore grinding plants. Then we have glass manufacturing. So I don't want to put those there, but I would like to put them in this middle area. So kind of like our bullpen of our bullpen of glass. So let's grab that road. I don't know what that just meant, but anyways, let's just keep going, and we'll add some paths over here. And we'll have it go along here and there. So let's add a couple of those. So this is a glass manufacturing plant. And as you can tell, what glass manufacturing is, guess what? It creates glass. I know. I know you guys are, I knew you guys didn't know that. I know. So we're going to build 3 of those. Then we'll do kind of a similar thing with our roads and just go down here. You know what? I don't think these should be... I'm going to upgrade these. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't think those should be dirt paths. That's all right. Those dirt paths are good for the mine area itself, but I don't know if that's good for this area. All right, so we have 3 glass manufacturing plants, which, again, it should be enough for the time being. We're not trying to build this whole industry up in one shot. So we have 3 of those plants, all right, and they look fantastic. So we're doing pretty well so far. Now, what is the next building? A kiln. Now, these things are freaking massive buildings. So what if I would like... we can put 1 there. Let's put 1 there, and then we need to figure out where we can put the next one. Yeah, let's try to leave that road alone. If that makes sense. Can we squeeze something right there, building-wise? So the kiln is going to be making metals, and that will look nice. If we can put... Oh, that might work. Okay, or do we have another... Oh, this might work too. Okay, so this is the fiberglass plant, so we'll put that right there. And then I think we should put another one over here. So we're just keeping everything very condensed. I thought we, you know, when I was looking over doing this earlier today and just kind of preparing for this build, I didn't think we had all this room. Like, that's why I put all of those buildings up there. That's why I put all of the ore grinding buildings up there, because I didn't think we had enough room, to be honest with you. But we definitely do have a ton of room. Well, what I might do is I'm going to move later on, I'm going to move those over. So let's build a storage area for all of this. And I kind of would like to build it in this area because I would like to add a cargo train station over here. So that is kind of one of my goals. So let's map that out real quick. So this is, we're going to put this is planning for a cargo transportation hub. Now we're not going to use it immediately but we're just planning for it. So the cargo hub, we're going to put right about in this area. So right over here, so where I'm putting it. So keep that empty. So let's bring this out like this. Now let's see what storage things we can build. So we can build sand storage. Let's put 2 of those. All right, then let's do this. There's that. We'll go around like that, and I'm just gonna stop there. This is really just for show, to be honest with you. Those roads going like that, not a big deal. Oh my god, clicking on the wrong one. I like how perfectly these things fit. So it's kind of like I planned this. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So just put roads around that and do the same thing. Again, we don't want those roads to touch. Perfect. Now the last one, the last couple, yeah, I knew that I knew we'd have some trouble fitting them. Nope, that's okay. But this one's definitely going to be the hardest, so we'll leave that there. There you go. Perfect. Now let's put roads around that. And what I'm going to do later on is there's a rhyme and a reason for those roads, so don't worry about that. And I don't want the path. I want a road. And we'll go like this. Can I put a road down there? Yes, I can. There you go. So that works perfect. Honestly, that worked out really well. So we have a couple of ways to get in and out of over here, and it shouldn't be too bad. There's going to be traffic to start off over here, but that's okay. We're 100% okay with that. Not a huge deal. So let's delete this little road over here. So far, this is our way in and out of getting in and out of our ore industry. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to detail this up, and I'm going to add some electricity, and I'm going to make it actually look pretty good. I think overall this will look really great. So please stay put. I'm going to have a 2-minute time lapse. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and stay tuned.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, guys, welcome back. We are back here in our ore industry, and it does look a lot different than the last time you guys saw it. So let's check it out. What did we add? So I did add some of the barracks so we can improve our efficiency for the ore industry, and it is housing quarters for people, our citizens. So I put it off to the side. It's kind of like you're camping out in the woods, you know, kind of away from everything. I did add this big rock, and then what I did do was I did add some rock work in the middle. So, you know, so it just adds a little bit of texture to it. Like, for example, around the barrier of our bigger industry and our highly polluted industry. I did put some more rock work, but I also did put bushes. Bushes do not get affected at all by the pollution. So, I mean, it's just adding a little bit extra detailing where, you know, it kind of just looks a little bit better. Then over here, I started adding smaller industrial buildings. And then I did add some modded cargo containers, which look absolutely fantastic the way they are. And, you know, this is basically our shipping area. So this works out really well. This is our shipping and storage area, so it'll work out really well. Later on, when we get a little bit bigger, I will add to the I will add a train station over here. But the bottom of this looks really good, and as you can tell, I did add a larger container area, modded building, so it looks really cool. Now let's get back all the way up. So we're driving up to the valley. Boom. So I added the trees back because guess what? We were in the mountains, so that makes a lot of sense. So remember how I wanted to show that, you know, we were cutting into the rocks, so I did add a lot of modded rocks, custom rocks to over here. Did the best I could. Like, I could not place rocks right exactly where the cursor is, but I did the best I could, and I added more rocks than I added sand, so it just kind of all fits together really perfectly. So this is a good example of what I was looking for. Look, we have the rock work around our large ore mine, and our large ore mine is literally drilling into the side of the mountain. That is exactly what I was looking for. Even over here works perfect with the rocks all around it. So it did turn out really, really well, and traffic so far has been okay, so I've had no issues at all. So any traffic flow issues, the only thing that I had to do was for the power lines, it needed power, so I decided I didn't fill in the middle because I needed the power lines. But overall, I think this turned out really great, and it looks really good. I have no issues at all. And again, our main line road it's flowing. It's flowing really well. Traffic is going at a really good speed, and it turned out really, really good. So if you guys, this is going to be it for the episode today. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. But if you want, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you are still listening, or watching, I should say, please let me know what I should name this ore industry, and that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and have a great rest of your day.